Good morning to one and all. This is Nagajyoti working as an assistant professor in Department of ECE in St. Peter's Engineering College. So, as we are discussing a course of digital system design, in the last session we have discussed about different types of combinational circuits. So, a combinational circuit is a circuit in which the output of a circuit depends only on the present input. So in the last sessions we have discussed about different types of combinational circuits like adders, subtractors, comparators, code converters and encoder. So now in this session let us discuss an example of a combinational circuit which is nothing but called as a decoder. So here the concept which we are dealing in the today's session is an example of a combinational circuit which is nothing but called as a decoder. So here, if you remember in the last session we have discussed about a topic of an encoder in which it consists of 2 power n inputs followed by n outputs. A decoder is a reverse process of an encoding operation in which it is used in order to decode our signals at the receiver side. So here a decoder is a combinational circuit in which it consists of multiple inputs and multiple outputs. That is, it converts coded inputs into a coded outputs, and the input coding format is different from that of the output coding format. So in general, a decoder is a circuit in which it consists of 2 power n outputs, that is the size of a general size of a decoder is n by 2 power n. So here it consists of n inputs followed by 2 power n outputs. These inputs are also in the coded format and the outputs are also in the coded format, but the input code is different from that of the output code. Now, if you take the example, the minimum value of a decoder is 2 by 4 decoder. So, the minimum value of n is 2. If n is equal into 2, we can say that the size of the decoder is 2 by 4 decoder. Similarly, if n is equal into 3, we can say that the size of the decoder is 3 by 8 decoder or 4 by 16 decoder or 5 by 32 decoder. So in case of an encoder, we are having 2 power n followed by n. Whatever the coded words which we have transmitted at the transmitter side need to be decoded at the receiver side. So encoder is used in order to encode the data at the transmitter side in order to get back our original information, or in order to retrieve back our information will be using a decoder circuit at the output side. So the general size of a decoder is n by 2 power n, where n is the number of inputs and 2 power n are the number of outputs. Whatever the coded format, that is the n bits which are present at the decoder will be different from that of the 2 power n outputs of that. So we can say that the coded inputs will be different from that of the coded outputs. So the general size of the decoder is given by n by 2 power n. So the examples for the decoder circuit are 2 by 4 decoder, 3 by 8 decoder and 4 by 16 decoder. So now let us see a first type of decoder which is nothing but a 2 by 4 decoder. So the example for the decoder is nothing but a 2 by 4 decoder in which it consists of two inputs. So the first type of decoder is 2 by 4 decoder. So the first type of a decoder is a 2 by 4 decoder in which it consists of two inputs followed by 4 outputs. So the block schematic of a 2 by 4 decoder can be drawn in such a way that this is the size of a decoder. It consists of two inputs. I am assuming those two input variables are A and B. and it consists of 4 outputs. Those 4 outputs are y0, y1, y2, y3. Or you can take any variable and represent those as 0, 1, 2 and 3. And along with this, it consists of another more input called as an enable input. So here whenever we are dealing any type of circuit in the form of an IC, that is in terms of an integrated circuit, in order to function that IC or in order to start the functioning of an IC, always we need to use an other more pin which is nothing but called as an enable pin, which acts as a control signal. So if the enable pin is active high itself indicates when enable is equivalent to 1, then only the circuit is going to be function. This is for active high type of inputs or outputs. Similarly, if I am saying it as active low itself indicates it consists of enable pin should be is equivalent to 0. So if the enable pin is active high, in order to function this circuit functionality, this enable should be given in 1. If enable is active low are represented with a bubble like symbol. Active high are represented with a direct line. So here depending upon whether we are using the circuit general form or in the IC form, these enable pin may be either active high or active low. Whenever we are dealing with an IC, always the enable pin will be in the form of an active low, because as we have seen that among all the different types of logic gates, NAND and NOR gates are called as a universal gates. So here in order to implement those, here we will be using an active low signals in order to function this IC. So here the general size or the schematic of a 2 by 4 decoder is 2 inputs followed by other more extra input called as an enable input, or it is also called as a control input, which is used in order to control the functionality of that particular IC. Now, so here we will be having an enable, and there is a no compulsion that enable should be of only one. There may be minimum of one enable input or more than one enable input depending upon the type of the IC which we are using. So here coming to the first, I want to just give you the description of a 2 by 4 decoder of general format. That is, I am not specifying it as an IC. It is a general form. So this 2 by 4 decoder is also called as binary decoder. So what is the other name for the 2 by 4 decoder? It is also called as a binary decoder, in which it consists of 2 inputs followed by 4 outputs. Now coming to the next one, the first step in case of any combinational circuit is just draw the block diagram, then followed by the truth table. So here in case of a truth table, that itself indicates which gives a relationship between the input and output variables. So here the input variables are A and B, and the output variables are y0, y1, y2 and y3. Now let me take, as even though I am not specifying it as an IC, let me assume that the control input over here is an enable input. So here, as I didn't specify it as whether active high or active low, always defaultly assume that it is an active high input. So here in case of a truth table, as the truth table specifies the relationship between the input and output variables, here I am drawing a table which gives a relationship between the input and output variables. So here the number of inputs are, one is enable, which is nothing but a control input, and 2 inputs A and B. So the inputs are AB followed by the control input, which is nothing but an enable, and outputs are 4 outputs Y0, Y1, Y2 and Y3. So as I told you, I didn't specify this as a bubble. That itself indicates enable should be of 1. If enable pin is 1, then only the circuit is going to be function. Now let me take first enable is 0. If enable is 0, whatever may be the A and B values, here cross itself indicates these are don't cares. Means either A and B values are 0, 0, 0, 1 1 0 or 1 1, whatever may be the A and B values. When enable is 0, the output of all these will be is equivalent to zeros. So if I want to start the functionality of this circuit, the enable pin should be is equivalent to 1. When enable is 1, that itself indicates depending upon the A and B values, we will be getting the corresponding output. Now let me take enable is equivalent to 1. If enable is equivalent to 1 and A and B values are 0 0. A and B values are 0 0. What is 0 0 equivalent? 0 0 equivalent in decimal is 0. So y0 will be is equivalent to 1 and y1, y2, y3 will be equal to 0. Similarly, if enable is 1, if the corresponding A value is 0, B value is 1, that is 0 1. If A and B values are 0 1, 0 1 is equivalent to 1. So y1 will be is equivalent to 1 and all the remaining will be is equivalent to 0. Means for a particular input combination, among 4 outputs, only one of the output will be high and all the remaining outputs will be low because it is an active high outputs. Similarly, the next case is enable is 1, A is 1, B is 0. 1, 0 equivalent is 2. So y2 will be equal to 1 and the remaining will be equivalent to zeros. And the last case is enable is 1, A and B values both are 1 and 1. 1 and 1 is equivalent to 3. So y3 will be 1 and all the remaining will be equivalent to zeros. This is how to write down the truth table of a 2 by 4 decoder. Now, if you observe this output, that is y0, under y0 we are having only one at a one corresponding value. That corresponding value is equivalent to 0 0. As we are having only one ones at a time, no need to draw any K-map because no need to simplify the K-map as it consists of a single one. So instead of drawing a K-map, directly I am drawing the going for the next step, which is nothing but an logic diagram. So here, in case of these y0, that is the inputs are A, B, and as we have told you, there is other more input which is nothing but called as an enable input. So here now I am drawing the logic diagram of a 2 by 4 decoder. The inputs are enable A, B. As enable is always should be is equivalent to 1, just I am drawing a single line under the enable. But under A, I need to draw two lines. One is A and the other one is A bar. Because under A column, we are having zeros as well as ones. So 0 itself indicates A bar, 1 itself indicates A. Similarly, under B also, I need to draw B followed by B bar. Now, coming to the top, the y0 column, enable should be equivalent to 1, A and B should be equivalent to 0, 0. So, enable should be equivalent to 1, A is 0 itself indicates it is A bar. Similarly, B is 0 itself indicates B bar. So, all these should be connected towards an AND gate. This is nothing but an y0. Similarly, for y1, under y1 column, we are having 1 for the corresponding input values of 0, 1. A is 0 means A bar. A is 0, B is 1, B is 1 is B. And defaultly followed by an enable. So all these should be connected towards an AND gate. This output is nothing but Y1. Similarly, for Y2, under Y2, the enable is 1. Enable is 1. A is 1. So keep a cross mark for A and B is 0. As B is 0, we need to draw from B bar. So here B bar. This is Y2. Or in other words, I can write down Y0 is equivalent to A bar B bar defaultly of enable pin. Y1 is equivalent to A bar B. Y2 is equivalent to A B bar. And the last one, which is nothing but Y3, default of enable pin followed by A is 1, B is 1. So A and B, all three, these three should be connected towards this one, which is nothing but Y3, which is equivalent to AB. This is how to draw the circuit diagram of a 2 by 4 decoder, or it is also called as binary decoder. So this is all about a 2 by 4 decoder without using any IC. Now let me see how what is the IC number for the 2 by 4 decoder and how the circuit functionality is going to be varied. So here the IC number for the 2 by 4 decoder is 74XX139. So here XX represents, it is the name of the company which has been manufactured. And this 74XX139 IC is a dual 2 by 4 decoder. So here dual 2 by 4 decoder itself indicates dual is nothing but it consists of two 2 by 4 decoders. Means the 74139 IC consists of how many 2 by 4 decoders? Two 2 by 4 decoders. So as each 2 by 4 decoder consists of two inputs followed by four outputs. Here in this IC we are having general of two inputs for one IC, two inputs for the other, but as we are having an enable pin, and whenever I am saying it is in the IC form, always the inputs, that is enable pins, will be in the active low. So here this is 1G, this is active low. Similarly here it is 2G. So here these 1G, 1 represents, it is 1 2 by 4 decoder, 2 represents second 2 by 4 decoder because it consists of dual. And similarly as it is, as G represents, this is one enable pin which is related towards the first decoder, this is the other enable pin which is related towards the second decoder. And similarly as I told you, in case of a 2 by 4 decoder, it consists of two inputs. This is, let me take, this is 1A 1B. Similarly, this is 2A 2B. So this is 1 2 by 4 decoder. As we have discussed, in case of 2 by 4 decoder, it consists of two inputs followed by an enable pin. Similarly, it consists of how many outputs? Four outputs. As I told you, this is which IC? 74XX139, which is nothing but a dual 2 by 4 decoder. Always in case of an IC form, the outputs will be inputs, enable pins and outputs will be available in the form of an active low, that is bubbled. So here for first 2 by 4 decoder, it consists of four outputs. As it is in the IC form, all these should be in the bubbled form. So here in case of a bubbled form, this is Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3. Or we can represent in the other way as 1 Y0, 1 Y1, 1 Y2 and 1 Y3. Similarly for the second 2 by 4 decoder, it is 2 Y0, 2 Y1, 2 Y2, 2Y3. This is an IC for 2 by 4 decoder. So the IC number for the 2 by 4 decoder is 74139, and which it consists of two identical 2 by 4 decoders. So you will be having separate enable pins for the two decoders, and both the enable pins should be of which form? Active low. So coming to the truth table, that is if I want to draw the truth table of these dual 2 by 4 74139, what will be the variation of this is, so here first I'll be representing the inputs which is nothing but an enable, followed by, let me write down the truth table only for the one decoder circuit which is nothing but an 1, that is first half decoded circuit if I want to represent. So here enable followed by 1A 1B, these three are the inputs and the outputs are 1 Y0, 1 Y1, 1 Y2 and 1 Y3. Now coming to this, as enable pin is 1G and as it is an active low, here I am representing it as G bar. or 1 G bar. Similarly, as all these are active low, I am keeping a complement for those outputs. So as it is an active low, in order to start its functionality, the input of this enable pin should be equivalent to 0. If enable is 1, that is just the reverse of this previous case. Previously, if enable is 1, then only the circuit is going to be function because of its active high. As it is active low, whenever the corresponding input is 0, then only the circuit is going to be function. So, whenever enable pin is 1, irrespective of these A and B values, always the outputs are going to be 1 because all these are active low outputs. Similarly, in case whenever this enable pin is equivalent to 0, when enable pin is equivalent to 0, itself indicates we need the circuit is going to start its functionality. So whenever this circuit is going to be starting its functionality, depending upon these A and B values, we'll be getting an output. So here if enable is 0, AB values are 0, 0. 0, 0 itself indicates Y naught should be selected. But as it is an active low, that itself indicates that Y naught should be is equivalent to 0 and all the remaining should be is equivalent to 1. In the previous case, if it is an active high, the output is only 1 and all the remaining are zeros. As it is active low, only the corresponding output is 0, remaining are is equivalent to 1. Similarly, when enable is 0 and A and B values are 0, 1, 0, 1 equivalent is Y1. So, Y1 will be 0 and all the remaining will be equivalent to 1. Next, enable is 0. A is 1, B is 0, 1, 0 equivalent is Y2. So, Y2 is 0 and all the remaining are is equivalent to 1. When enable is 0, when both A and B values are 1 and 1, Y3, 1, 1 equivalent is Y3. So, Y3 is 0 and all the remaining are 1s. This is how to write down the truth table of a 74139 IC only for the first half. Similarly, if you want to write down for the second half, what it will do? It will function when 2G is equivalent to 0 and the outputs are will be 2Y0, Y1, Y2 and Y3. This is all about a 2 by 4 decoder by using a 74139 IC. Similarly, let me see the next type of decoder, which is nothing but the next size of a decoder is a 3 by 8 decoder. So, in case of a 3 by 8 decoder, the number of inputs are 3 and the number of outputs are 8. So, the next type of a decoder is a 3 by 8 decoder in which it consists of 3 inputs followed by an 8 outputs. So here let me assume that those 3 inputs are A, B and C. So here I am drawing a block diagram of a 3 by 8 decoder. In case of a 3 by 8 decoder, it consists of 3 inputs. Those 3 inputs are A, B and C. Along with these 3 inputs, we will be having other more input called as an enable. And 8 outputs, let me take it is Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So total of 8 outputs from 0 to 7. This is a block diagram representation of a 3 by 8 decoder. Now if I want to write down the truth table of this 3 by 8 decoder. So here as I didn't specify it as an IC, so enable pin is also active high and outputs are also active high. So whenever enable pin is 1, then only the circuit is going to be function. So whenever enable is 1, it will check what are the input values of A, B and C. If A, B and C values are 0, 0, 0, Y naught is going to be selected. Means Y naught value will be is equivalent to 1 and all the remaining values are is equivalent to zeros. So here enable followed by A, B, C. So when enable is 0, whatever may be the A, B and C values, here Y0, Y1, Y2 till Y7. So these are the inputs, these are the output. When enable is 0, whatever may be the A, B and C values, the outputs of Y0 to Y7 all will be is equivalent to zeros because of active high. And as enable is 0, the circuit is not going to be function. When enable is 1, if A, B, C values are 0, 0, Y0 will be 1 and all the remaining will be is equivalent to zeros. Similarly, when enable from now onwards, I am assuming that enable is always is equivalent to 1. So A, B, C values are 0, 0, 1. 0, 0, 1 equivalent is Y1 and all the remaining are is equivalent to zeros. Similarly, if it is 0, 1, 0, Y2 is going to be 1 and all the remaining are going to be zeros. If it is 0, 1, 1, Y3 will be 1 and all the remaining will be zeros. If it is 1, 0, 1, 0 is Y4 is 1 and all the remaining are is equivalent to zeros. 1, 0, 1. 1, 0, 1 equivalent is 5. So Y5 is 1 and all the remaining are is equivalent to zeros. 1, 1, 0. 1, 1, 0 is Y6 is 1 and all the remaining are is equivalent to zeros. And the last case is triple 1, that is Y7. So Y7 is 1 and the leftover will be all will be is equivalent to zeros. This is a truth table of a 3 by 8 decoder. Now even in this case also, if you see these 3 by 8 decoder, at a time only one output is 1. So we can draw the logic diagram of a 3 by 8 decoder without simplifying, because for each output column we are having a single one. So no need to draw any K-map for this. So here first you will be drawing an enable followed by an input A. Next is A bar, B, B bar, C, C bar. Now enable should be is equivalent to 1. For Y0, A is 0. So A bar, B is also 0. B bar, C is also 0. C bar. So we need to take 3 lines from enable 1, A bar, B bar and C bar. Connect it to an AND gate. This is for Y0. Similarly for Y1, enable A is 0. So it is A bar. B is also 0. B bar. C is 1. So keep under C. All these connected towards the AND gate, which is nothing but Y1. Similarly for Y2, enable A is for Y2. A is 0. So it is A bar. B is 1. So B. C is 0. So it is C bar. All these four should be connected and this is Y2. Similarly, we need to draw Y3, Y4, Y5, Y6 and Y7. So we will be getting of 8 gates from Y0 to Y7. Each AND gate consists of A, B, C 3 inputs. Those 3 inputs may be either in the 0 value or 1 value. And as it is an active high, enable pin is equivalent to 1. So for Y3 is 0, that is A bar, B 1, C is also 1, connected towards an AND gate, this is Y3. So this is how, just expand this and try to draw the Y4, Y5, Y6 and Y7. So here Y0 is equivalent to A bar, B bar, C bar. Y1 is equivalent to, this is Y1, A bar, B bar, C. Y2 is equivalent to A bar, B, C bar. Y3 is 0, 1, 1. A bar, B, C. Similarly, Y4 is 1, 0, which is equal to A, B bar, C bar. And coming to the IC of this 3 by 8 decoder is the IC number for this 3 by 8 decoder is 74XX138. So the IC number for the 3 by 8 decoder is 74XX138, in which it consists of 3 inputs. those three inputs are A, B and C. Along with these three inputs, it consists of three enable pins. In the previous case, that is in case of a 2 by 4 decoder, it consists of dual 2 by 4 decoder, so in which it consists of two enable pins separately. But in case of a 3 by 8 decoder IC, it consists of three enable pins. One is active high and the remaining two are active low. So here just I will show you the IC structure of these 74138. So here in case of a 74138 IC, 74138, it consists of three inputs. Those three inputs are A, B, C. It consists of three enable pins. One is active high enable pin. This is G1 and this is G2 bar, G3 bar. So totally these three are nothing but called as which inputs? Enable pins or control inputs. Why to use these many number of enable pins? So here basically the function of an enable pin is, the first function is it is used in order to control the circuit functionality. And the second more important thing is these enable pins are used for cascading. Means if I want to design a 4 by 16 decoder by using a 3 by 8 decoders, then I'll be using these enable pins in order to expand the decoder size. So the first functionality of the enable pin is it is basically used in order to control the functionality of an IC, and the second more important thing is the enable pins are used for the cascading purpose, or we can say that in order to expand the size of a decoder by using an enable pins, we are going to expand the size of a decoder. So it consists of 74138 consists of three enable pins. Among three, one is active high and the remaining two are active low. And as it is a 3 by 8 decoder, it consists of total 8 outputs. All these 8 outputs are active low outputs. So this is Y0, Y1, Y2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. All these are active low. So as I am saying, this is an active low. So here in order to function this circuit functionality, if I want to write down the truth table of this, what will be the variation is, if G1 is 1, then only the circuit is going to be function. So here just this is a reverse case of this previous one. Just I will show you the truth table of this IC. So instead of these enable, here I need to write down here first is G1, next is G2 bar, G3 bar. So here if G1 is 0, if G1 is 0, the circuit is not going to be function. So whatever may be the values of G2 and G3, or whatever may be the values of A, B and C. That is whatever the A, B, C values, all these will be is equivalent to ones because of all these are active low outputs. Similarly, when G1 is 1 and G2, G3 are active low, means if both the inputs are 0, or if G2 is don't care and if G3 is 0, means let me take if G2 is 1, if G2 is also 1, the circuit is not going to be function. So here when the circuit is going to be function, when G1 should be is equivalent to 1 and when G2, G3 are zeros. If this is the input condition for the enable pins, then only depending upon these A, B and C values, the outputs are going to be done in the proper format. So here this is the condition in order to make the IC to be functionality. So when G1 is equivalent to 1, G2 and G3 both are zeros, then only the circuit is going to be function. So when this is the condition, now let me take G2 is 1, G3 is 0, then only the output will be all ones irrespective of the values of 0. Similarly, when G1 is 1, when G2 bar is also 0 and G3 bar is 1, then only whatever may be the combination, the output will be all will be is equivalent to 1s. But the proper functionality of this IC will be present, or the last case is if it is 1, and if both are ones also, all the outputs are going to be 1. So this is not the proper output value. So in order to make this circuit in a proper condition, G1 should be is equivalent to 1, and G2 should be, as G2 is bar, it should be 0, and G3 is bar, 0. If the inputs are 1 0 0, no need to specify it as 1 0 0. If it is active high, it should be 1. If it is active low, the corresponding input should be 0. Now if it is this condition, if A value is 0, B value is 0, and C values are 0, as 0 0 equivalent is Y naught, as it is active low, Y naught will be 0, and all the remaining will be is equivalent to 1s. Similarly, if it is 1 0 0, A value is 0, B value is 0, C value is 1. 0 0 1. 0 0 1 equivalent is Y1. So Y1 will be 0, and all the remaining values will be equivalent to 1. Similarly, the next case is 0 1 0. 0 1 0 is nothing but a equivalent of 2. So Y2 will be equivalent to 0, and all the remaining should be equivalent to ones. Now 0 double 1. 0 double 1 itself indicates Y3. So Y3 is 0, and all the remaining are is equivalent to ones. Just it is the reverse process of the previous one, because in the previous case it is active high, now it is an active low. 1 double 0. 1 double 0 is Y4 is 0, and all the remaining are is equivalent to ones. 1 0 1. Y5 is equivalent to 0, and all the remaining are is equivalent to 1s. 1 1 0. Y6 is 0, and all the remaining are is equivalent to 1s. Triple 1. Y7 will be 0, and all the remaining are is equivalent to 1s. This is a truth table for a 74XX138, which is nothing but a 3 by 8 decoder. So this is the basic functionality. What is meant by a decoder? What is the general size of a decoder? What are the different types of a decoders? And what are the corresponding IC numbers for a decoder circuit? Thank you.